All right, we are going to continue with our EOG review week 2. Welcome back to day 2. We are going to continue with analogies, and we're still looking at finding relationships between the words in analogies today. But we're going to look at different types of relationships. Um, let's just remember really quickly that analogies test your ability to recognize those relationships between words and to recognize when two words display equal relationships. We're going to get to that this week, not today. Today we're still going to work on recognizing the relationships between the words and figuring out what kind of relationship it is. So let's remember super quickly. Analogies look like this, written with the 1 colon between each pair and the 2 colons between the pairs of words. And they are said like this: up is to down as over is to under. Now, if just as a review of our last lesson, what is the relationship between up and down? They're opposites. So up is the opposite of down, just as over is the opposite of under. All right, let's look at the most common. We're going to do 4 different types today. One is degree, grammatical relationship or spelling, cause to effect, or you can flip-flop it and do effect to cause, and then the sequence, the order in which things happen. So let's look at the degree. This isn't talking about temperature, but it's talking about sizes of things. So small, medium, large, extra large. Those are different degrees of sizes. You could also do good, better, best. Those increase in intensity. Cold, cool, warm, hot. You could even go frigid, cold, and then hot and scalding. So you have different levels. That's what this is about, okay? And I'm going to use that example I just used. Warm is a slightly lower degree of hot, just like cool is a slightly lower degree of, and this could be a couple things. It could be cold, it could be frozen, it could be frigid, and all of those answers would be right. In this case, I chose to use the word frigid. So warm is a lesser version of hot, like cool is a lesser version of frigid. Makes sense? And it's not always less, sometimes it's more. You just have to find the relationship between the first pair so that you know what to do with the relationship in the second pair. Okay? Another relationship is the cause and effect relationship. So things that are cold, when it's cold, it causes, let's just say water. When it's cold, it causes water to freeze. We use heat to cause water to boil. Okay? You could have also said bake or burn, or again, that's the best part about analogies is there's not always just one right answer. This is going to be a grammatical, not sure why there are bullets there. This is either grammatical or spelling. So look at these words, hour and hour. And I know it's already shown you the answer, but you were going to get it anyway. These words are said the same, they are spelled differently, and they mean different things. So hour sounds like hour, just like night. This is like with a K, like knight in shining armor, night. Sounds like good night or at night, night time, okay? So these words sound the same, these words sound the same. These words mean different things, these words mean different things. That's our grammatic or spelling category. And there it is. I think I just showed you that whole slide backwards, but you're brilliant, so I'm not worried about you. And I'm going to do it again. This is going to be the sequence. There it is. So early in the morning, late at night, right? Those things one after come opposite ends of your day. So if your day begins at dawn, it starts to end at twilight. This one is interesting because dawn happens early and twilight happens late. Let's see if we can identify these relationships. We have your and your, breakfast and lunch, snow flurry and blizzard, fire and warmth. And we have, these are our relationships here. Okay, so let's check this out. Your and yours, probably the easiest one up there. Those words sound the same, but they're spelled differently. This one means you own something. This one means you are. So that's going to be an example of the grammar or spelling relationship. And here we have that as C. Breakfast and then lunch. Well, does breakfast cause lunch? No. Is breakfast a bigger or smaller lunch? Not necessarily. It's not a spelling or grammar thing. So is it a sequence? First we have breakfast, then we have lunch. Yes. So that would be D. Okay. So now I know I've got A and B, cause and effect and degree. A snow flurry and a blizzard. Well, a snow flurry doesn't cause a blizzard, right? But a snow flurry is a small snowstorm, while a blizzard is a huge snowstorm. So those are differing degrees of snow. So I believe we're going to go with B for that one. So hopefully a fire causes warmth, or the effect of a fire is warmth. It's cause and effect. Got it? Okay. Not tricky. We're going to do the same thing that we did yesterday. We're going to play a booklet. In the booklet, the questions are exactly the same as the ones that you're going to see on your graded assignment. You may play the booklet 18 million times. That's the limit, okay? So if you're stuck, go back and play it, see what the answers are, and then continue. But please play the booklet at least once before you do the assignment. There is no reason you should not make a 100 on the assignment, because I'm giving you a way to practice the questions at no cost. It doesn't affect your grade. It doesn't affect your money, right? It's literally no cost. Go play the booklet and then go do the assignment. And if you get stuck during the assignment, go back and play the booklet again and then go finish the assignment. It'll be okay. Promise. If you need help, I'm right here.